Okay, let's go ahead and continue our work. So just simply go ahead and open up the room manager script. Alright, and right here what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a new header by this name, and in here first of all we will create a reference to the map selection UI or the map selection screen. So name it as map selection UI. Then we need a reference to our actual maps, which is in the hierarchy, or you can say our environment. So let's do that. Public game object day map, copy and paste it right here, type night map. Then we need to create bool by the name of map1, set it to true by default, and then create one more bool by the name of map2, and this will be false by default. Okay, make sure that you do this. Then another bool which will be by the name of player spawned. Leave this as it is. Alright, scroll down at the bottom. We're gonna create our first method. Name this as map UI active. It will need a bool. Name it as inactive. Then we will say map selection UI dot set active, and we will pass this is active to it. Alright. Then create one more method. Name this one as choose map. Alright, this will need a bool as parameter. Name it as map. Then we will say if that bool this map is true, then we will make the map1 bool to true and make the map2 bool to false. And we will make the day map dot set active to true and the night map to false. Okay, and also we will make the map selection UI dot set active to false as well. You can then select it and paste it right down below. Now just change this to else. Else if this map is false, then the map1 will be false and map2 will be true. The day map will be disabled and the night map will be enabled, and the map selection UI will be disabled as well. Alright, so this will change our map. Now, as I told you, we will be changing the room name according with the map. So let's do that now. Right here, when we create or join or create a room, what we're gonna do now, we add some first we add these room options. Now let's also add a room name. So we will say string room name, it will be equals to. So if the map1 bool is active, if the map1 is active, then according to that we will name the room as map1 underscore room. Alright, else let me put this in double quotes. Alright, else if the map1 is not true, then in that case we will name it as map2 underscore room. Alright, so this will choose room name based on the active map. And once we have this, now we don't need to name our room as test room. Now we will just simply pass the room name right here. And on room random field in here, we will do the same thing. So we just gonna copy this line from up there and paste it right here. Okay, and instead of test room, we will pass the room name. Okay, and if you want with this, you can add some random number. Okay, but I will just leave this as it is. And also right here, when the player is spawned, we need to make sure that the player spawn bool is set to true, so that we know that the player is spawned. And this is all we have to do. Now in the room manager, we need to provide these things. First of all, the map selection UI, then the day and night map. For that, open up the environment. For the day, pass the industrial. For the night, pass the industrial night. And that is it. Make sure the map 1 is enabled, I mean true, and the other two are false. Okay, then let me disable this lobby and change to scene view and enable this map selection. And what we're gonna do right here is, let's first of all start from the cross button. On the cross button, on the on click event, we will drag and drop our room manager script, and from the room manager we're gonna select the method which is by the name of map UI active. Alright, make sure that you select that. Then on the map 1, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the same on the map 1 and map 2, so make sure to select both of them, and on both of them drag and drop the room manager. Then select map 1. On map 1, select the method which is by the name of choose map, and on map 1 make sure that you enable this. Alright, and on map 2 select the same thing, choose map, but make sure that it is disabled. Okay, on map 1 it is enabled, on map 2 it is disabled. Alright, make sure that you do this, then make the map selection close and enable the lobby. Also in the room manager, then in the lobby scene, as you know, we have this select map button, so we need to make this workable as well. In this, click the on click event, drag and drop the room manager. From the room manager script, make sure that you select the method which is, where is it? Okay, this one, map UI active, and this time set it to true, because on this button we want to activate and on the close we want to deactivate, so that's why on the close we leave this as empty, but on the select map button make sure that you leave it as true. Then let's test out our game. So I will be testing this on 4 devices now, 1, 2, 3, and the fourth one is this one. Alright, because now I want to show you that when two players select one map and two another map, then that players will join that room according to their choices. Okay, so for example, if this player and this player, alright, let's first of all check these buttons. Okay, they work perfectly fine. As you can see, it opens, it closes, and if you want to change this map to dark, as you can see, it change it. And also let's change it right here as well. As you can see, it works here as well. Let's select the dark. Okay, so now if these two players joins this dark map, okay, let's start it from here and let's start it from here. As you can see, they both joins this game. All right, they are inside this room. As you can see, there it is. Let me show it to you right here as well. As you can see, they are in this map. Okay, that game is running, it is not closed, as you can see in the background. Now if these two players joins the day map, okay, then if we click start right there, as you can see, it is started, but as you can see, the player is in the lobby right now because there is no other player available for the day map. Now this player is available, let's press start, and now as you can see, these two players started the game in this. Okay, so it means now that um, whatever map that you select, we create a room according to that map and allows only that player according to their map choices. Okay, for example, these two selected the day map, they are in a separate room and in a day map, and the other players, as you can see, they selected the night mode, so they are in the night mode. Okay, and in a separate room. All right, so it means our game is working perfectly fine. Okay, whenever the player joins the game and then join a room according to their map selection, they're gonna be then in that map and in a separate room. All right, so now with this done, let's end this video right here.